This is Jamie coming at you live from Arizona. Well, what a day. I'm unwinding. It was a nice day today, though. For those of you that don't know, if you're catching me live, comment below. I appreciate the love hearts and all the comments. If you're catching me on the replay, come back and let me know that you missed me. But for those of you that don't know, I don't work on Saturdays because that's our family day. And so we were hanging out with the fam. If you're on Facebook, you can check and see my posts where we went. I gave that challenge to my husband to pick a place for us to eat every Saturday. So we do brunch together as a family. And then it's later on in the day, I have some me time. So last week I did a mani-pedi. Nails still look good. I have them short though. I do a lot of typing, you know. But this week I went to the range to practice shooting. I have not held that bad boy in my hand. My husband helped me remember. It's almost 4 years practice, right? It was terrible. But I did learn a little better. He helped me with my memory, taking it apart, putting it back together, how to clean it, all that fun stuff. But I'm telling you, I was down there. I was like, I was so far off. I'm going to post the pictures. Okay, so it's got a little hole in the center of the chest. I'm shooting all around it. I mean, from here all around, right? And I might come home and I was showing it to Jerry, and he's like, well, you got him in the shoulder. That would have really hurt. I'm like, yeah, the ones in the chest probably would hurt a little bit too. Oh, my goodness. But then he said to me, oh, when I finally did hit it, he said, hell, now let's try this one. So he puts a big X on the target's head. And I'm like, I'm going to aim for the head? I'm aiming for the stomach, and I'm getting all the way up here in the neck and everywhere. So I aim for the head, and of course they're going off the paper. I got a couple of them in his head. I'm like, why am I aiming for the center of someone's head? I would never do that. Well, you never know what could happen. But I feel confident that if anyone tries to break in here, you're going down. Because I wasn't hitting, like, when I aimed for the head, I was hitting off the paper. But otherwise, when I was aiming for that center, every one of them hit. He's like, wow, you're hitting them? I'm like, yeah. It's that recoil that kicks you back. And you're just like, I probably need a new gun because my hands started hurting. He's like, yeah, I think this gun's too small for your hands. I'm like, you trying to say I have big hands? Don't tell me I have man hands. I don't want to hear those things. But, so that was different. And then he said, the bigger the gun, the less the recoil. Who knew? I didn't know that. I did not know that. You look so Jamaican. Wanda, you crazy. I will give you a wave for that one. Oh, because my thing on. You probably shoot yourself in the foot. It's funny. Well, I always teach our son. I've taught him before. I'll have to go through the again. There's like 5 rules to handling a gun, and he's never even seen the gun, so he doesn't even know what it looks like. But he knows the rules. You never put your finger on the trigger unless you're supposed to be, aiming at somebody. Hey, Willow, what's up, girlfriend? It's my neighbor. She's across the street. And you never aim it at someone, even when you're joking around. All kinds of things. So, she's hysterical. I'm live on Facebook, and she just sent me a message in Messenger. Girl, come back to the live and talk to me. That's my neighbor. She's funny. But, yeah, I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok all at the same time. So I don't even have a phone where I can message you back, Willow. But that was funny. So, yeah, I just was teaching him all the rules that I think are important because I want those memorized before he even begins to look at a gun and hold a gun and see what a gun is, It's always locked up, so I don't even think he knows where it is, but you never know. They might know. That's why it's locked. I don't have to worry about that. And, but yeah, he knows all the rules. And I remember taking a class, and they gave us a sheet, so every week I give him a different rule to memorize. And so until he learned them all down, I was like, okay, tell me the rules. What are the 5 rules, So he just went to bed. I could have him come back. Wake him up. Make him come out here. This looks Jamaican. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, how do you see Jamaican? I look, Eman. This is what I do when I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm winding down with you guys. I know you guys are just laying in bed right now, probably watching this on your phone, just sitting there going, oh, hey, there's Jamie. Let's pop in and see how Jamie's doing. You're winding down. I'm winding down. East Coast time, what is it? It's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock here in Arizona. So just saying hey and unwinding with you. No, Ann, you would not shoot yourself in the foot. They would be there to help you and guide you. I did a one-on-one training today. I've taken classes. I've done women classes. You're watching football. And me, evidently. I'm not football. But who's winning, by the way? Tell me what game you're watching, Wanda. I forgot what I was talking about. Because I'm just like ADD and... What was I talking about? I don't know. Could have been that important. This is what happens when I'm winding down. It's like, I had to learn like my stance again. I forgot about that. They kept saying, relax your shoulders. I'm like, are they not relaxed? They're not relaxed? What's wrong with my shoulders? He's like, no, they're not. I'm like, oh, okay. Trying to relax the shoulders, trying to relax. Hey, you guys on TikTok, ain't nobody giving me no love hearts. Come on, people, let's get this party going. Woo, woo. TikTok just coming in and staring. That's creepy. Don't come stare. Come participate. What are you guys doing to unwind this evening? Let me know. Thank you. I appreciate your likes and the love hearts. I appreciate you. But there's the tie. Wanda says she's watching football. The tie between the Green Bay Packers and the 49ers. Ooh, I know those teams. I have lots of friends that like both teams. So my friends are probably arguing right about now. I know a lot of people that like Green Bay. I know a lot of people like 49ers. Jerry likes the 49ers. Although he says he's a Chiefs fan, and we had to buy him somebody bought him a Chiefs jersey for Christmas. And I'm just like, hey, boy, make up your mind. You were wearing Arizona last month. I'm so confused. Is he a fair weather fan, I wonder? I don't know. A tie. So nobody's winning right now. So that means that game's everybody's on the edge of their seat. No wonder you had to step away and observe me, Wanda, on Facebook. But, yeah. So I'm just, knowing that there's a lot that I need to practice. I'm probably going to have to buy a new gun, though. Anybody else got guns? Anybody else need practice? Oh, that's what I was saying. I had taken some women's classes, and they were like 4 weeks long. I did those. I did beginner classes, and I did the practice classes where you go to range of practice over and over and over again. So I got pretty competent and comfortable. And then I just stopped and didn't go practice. Like, oh, you should come at least, minimum once a month, Now I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? And women's, it's like, you don't pay if you go on a Monday. This place is called C2 Tactical in Arizona. And there's 2 locations. But if you go on a Monday, it's ladies' night. And you don't pay from 2 to 7. I think they have the lanes open. It's all women. And that's kind of cool. So if you bring your own gun, that's cool. You don't have to. You can rent one there. You don't have to pay. So, hey, Nancy, what's up? How you doing? What'd you say, Wanda? I wish I could sit and talk with you personally. Oh, I miss you too, girl. I'm telling you, I've known Wanda. Wow, we go back a ways, girl. We're old, and we go back since we was young. Let me think. Okay, don't say anything, Wanda. I think we met when we were in junior high. I'm going to go with junior high. I'm trying to think. Where was I at junior high? Okay, I went to Shaw, and then they shipped me back. Their schools transferred. They merged. We went to Shawnee. So we were walking, though. Weren't we walking to school? Yeah. Shaw. Oh, my gosh. Was it elementary? No. Okay, it was junior high. It was middle school. Yep. All right, so I'm going to say we met like, 8th grade? 9th grade? Yeah, that ought to tell you something, people. That's how long I've known Wanda. It's been a long time, Wanda. So, but yeah, I just enjoyed going out to the range and shooting and practicing today. And I enjoyed my me time. Like I said, I don't work on Saturdays. So, I don't work from 6 p.m. on Friday to 6 p.m. on Saturday. So, of course, I go scrambling. But I remember, yes, Wanda, we did walk to school together. I remember doing that. I got kicked off the bus. This is another whole nother lifetime story, but I got kicked off the bus, and Wanda decided to walk to school with me in solidarity. So that's where we started bonding and our friendship started growing. But I think I hate saying this, but I think I beat up the bus driver. Wasn't that what it was? Oh yeah, and your boyfriend at the time, who's now your husband. So my goodness, how long has that been? We rode in his truck. I remember that. He gave us rides sometimes too. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I beat up a bus driver, people. I vaguely remember. I remember getting kicked off the bus. I remember having to walk to school, but for the life of me, I could not tell you why I beat up the bus driver. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I was thinking. All I can say is I was, 8th grade, 9th grade. So what are you, 14, 13? I mean, I was an idiot, kind of like my son. What's this say over here? You talking to me over here on TikTok? No, you didn't say anything. But thank you guys for love hearts. Oh, look at you. Almost 1,920. Asking ye shall receive. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. I just, I don't know what I did. I remember hitting another bus driver, though, when I was younger. I wonder if this is the same incident. Because I can't imagine I beat up 2 bus drivers in my life. Yeah, it must have been the same one. Wasn't I living in Butler Arms, that apartment complex? Your mom, my mom, yes, she used to pray for everybody. She wanted to say, I remember your mom blessing me before school. I know, she used to pray for everybody. My friends would sit and talk with her. I'd say, oh, we're going to go out tonight. Okay, well, I'm always the slowest one getting dressed and ready. So come over to my place, wait for me, and then we'll go. And my mom would sit in the living room and talk to my friends and talk to them. And I come out, I'm like, okay, I'm dressed. And they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Wilson. And I'm just like, hello, you came here for me. You're my friend. Let's go, I tell you. But yeah, my friends love my mother, I'll tell you. Good old Mrs. Wilson. But, yeah, I was like, what? Let's go, you came to see me. Aw, thank you, Wanda, I appreciate that. She says, I loved you then, and I love you now. Oh, and I remember when you guys were dating, and he was your boyfriend. I remember when you guys, I don't remember you getting married, though. I don't know, had I moved already to Arizona? I don't know. I can't remember what year did you get married in? But yeah, I've known you seems like forever. Forever. But yeah, so I do remember hitting a bus driver. Oh, it was terrible. I remember she was trying to get up out of her seat. And I think, I thought in my mind of whatever a 12-year-old mind or 13-year-old mind was, that I was protecting my friend. And the bus driver was going after my friend. You got married in 1980? That's the year I graduated. For the love of God. No wonder I don't remember the wedding. I was too busy graduating high school. Barely. I had, what was it? So my friend, I don't know, my friend was fighting or arguing with somebody or whatever. And the bus driver was trying to get up and stop, the situation. And I remember when she turned to get up out of her seat, I put my knees in front of hers and stood there and said, sit down. Oh my God. It was horrible. I know. Poor lady. But, I wouldn't let her get up. And then I remember, I think that was the same incident, Wanda. The reason I got kicked off the bus. Wanda said, oh, you guys been married 41 years. Man, now that's some staying power. Praise the Lord. I've been with my husband for 10 years. And I don't know. I pray we make it 41. That'd be nice. I'll keep him. He seems to be doing okay right now. I'm sure he has things to say about me. My wife is semi-normal today. So, yeah, I'll keep her. Gotta love him. But anyway, so I'm just reminiscing down this memory lane with Wanda. But we went to Easton Area High School. I remember when my dad, Mr. Alcoholic, Mr. Wilson, left us, and my mom was just, cause everybody else, I'm the youngest of 4, so everybody else was growing and moved out. So when my dad left us for another woman, my mom basically lost the house. We had like one mortgage payment left, and we would have owned the home. We were the only black family in the whole neighborhood that owned their home. So yeah, we ended up losing the house. There was a lot of prejudice back then. They weren't going to work with us. You know, you can't have these black people having homes out here. So long ago. I know now, you know, that stuff was going on today. They work with you, mortgage companies, you know, but back then there was just a lot of racism. So we lost the house. My mom was a school teacher at the school I attended, which was horrifying because every time I got in trouble in elementary school, they would just go get her out of the classroom. Can you come talk to your daughter? And then she'd spank me and go back to class. Bad. But yeah, after we lost the house, we immediately moved into the projects. We got emergency food stamps, emergency housing. You don't see that now. Man, here in Arizona, there's like a 3-year waiting list if you need housing, right? But I'm trying to think whatever else happened. Yeah, so she was a school teacher. We only had her income. She had a car. She sold it so we could eat. It was a used car. She got a couple $100 for it, and then we had food. And that was what she did while we were waiting for the food stamps and the housing and everything. And then I moved to the south side of town to the projects. There was a lot of black people there. I was not comfortable. I have a friend, Jordan. I should tag her in this video. She always says to me, "You're the whitest black person I know." And I always tell her, "You're the blackest white person I know." I'm like, girl. She'll say something to me and talk about a rap singer or something. I'll be like, "Who's that?" She's like, "Oh my gosh, never mind. I forgot you wouldn't know." I'm so ebonically challenged. I have no idea what she's talking about. What is it? And Carrie and I were, oh, that's right. You guys did. You went to, that's where I lost track of you. You were a missionary in Outer Mongolia. Yeah, her and her husband went there. I forgot about that. 5 years. I couldn't even imagine. I almost went to China on a mission trip. I was supposed to be a teacher for a year, but stuff didn't play out right. I mean, I had my visa and everything. I was ready to go. But, and for whatever reason, the Lord didn't see fit, so it didn't work out. But, yeah, so, yeah, I don't know how I started talking about my troubled past and me beating up bus drivers and getting kicked off the bus. I don't know where this went, but anyway, we're coming back out of that rabbit hole. I should have a whole lot of great gratitude because things have changed in my life. I will tell you that. You know, God is good. So, yeah, not living that life today. I could see why my mother probably prayed so much. For fear. My daughter, I've lost her. Bring her back, Jesus. Oh, I don't know. Oh, bring her back, Lord. But yeah, so it is what it is, people. Oh, hey, Nancy came on over to, where are you at? You're on Instagram. Yeah, I have to look at those stands I showed you guys that I bought. I got TT on the bottom of one, FB on that for Facebook and IG, so I can look at the stand and then I know what the phone is on. So I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook all at the same time. Yay me, yay. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say, hey guys, winding down for the evening. It feels weird not to work on a Saturday, doing my business. So 6 o'clock, I can start working again. So I was just like, okay, I'm going online now, see what I can do and get as much done as possible. So one thing I did, I think before, when I first get up in the morning, I always send out some birthday wishes, whoever's birthday it is. I like to do that early in the morning. Wish people happy birthday before they get up. So maybe I'm the first one that said happy birthday to them. I don't know. But I like to do that. And that's pretty much all I did this morning. And then 6 o'clock, I was on it. I was into working. So that's why you guys only get one live video today. And that's me winding down. But I appreciate you guys. I am going to go to bed because I have wound down. I feel my energy coming down and ready to sleep. And my son's already home. He came in, put his bike away. So Jerry got in trouble in school. So yeah, we had to ground him. Well, not ground him, but he lost his phone privileges because the boy got in trouble and had detention. How you get detention in private school? I'm like, we're paying for this. You better pay attention in class. and stop messing around. And I kind of was upset with the teacher because she said, yeah, this happened a few times before. I had to tell him to stop, and this is the third time, and I'm making it official and doing a detention. So he has detention on Monday for lunch. And I'm like, why didn't you tell us when he did it the first 2 times? Because we would have definitely provided some type of, grounding or punishment for him right away. And we wouldn't be here at the third time I had to tell him. I guess he was throwing paper in class and being disruptive, and some other kids were giggling and laughing. He was being one of the kids hanging out doing with them. And I'm just like, no. We don't do that. And he wanted to spend the night at a friend's house. And Jeff was like, do you really feel like you earned that? No, you did not earn the ability to spend the night at someone's home. You lost that privilege. So that was the end of that. Jeff was done. So, yeah, he went out for a little bit with another friend to their house and came back home. So, but yeah, hopefully he learns not to do that kind of stuff in class. Like, I don't even understand. My biggest thing in class was talks excessively, which is why I have not ended this live video, and I'm going to bed now. I'm going to do that. So, I love you guys. You take care. Make it a blessed weekend, and I hope you had a great Saturday, and I hope your Sunday's just as well. I'll be back here tomorrow. Always am. All right, you guys take care. Goodbye, TikTok people. Love you. Thank you for your participation and all the love hearts. And good night on Instagram. Bye. Have a blessed one. And good night on Facebook. You guys take care. Bye.